Hi guys, in this video we are going to see how to install or configure RTL SDR. Okay, so first, what is meant by SDR? SDR is nothing but software defined radio is a radio communication system where components that have been traditionally implanted in hardware such as mixers, filters, amplifiers, modulators, demodulators, detectors, etc. are instant implanted by means of software or personal computer. Okay, so the requirement is you need to have hardware dongle called RTL SDR or HackRF or Blade RF. Okay, and the second one is software requirement, which is JADIC, which is used to install the RTL SDR devices. RTL SDR drivers. Okay, and the next one is SDR Sharp. It is also software requirement and it is used to tune the frequencies. Okay, so let me show you the components, how the components look like. So this is the RTL SDR dongle which I have connected to my system as of now, and the cost is between like 3K to 6K, and if you can't afford, you can also go with the lower versions of RTL SDR. The cost is around 2 to 3K, and if you can afford, you can go with HackRF and the ProtoPack, and it's a full duplex device. It's a off duplex device. Simultaneously we can't do that, so either we can transmit or receive the signal. Okay, it can't do both at a time. Okay, so I also have like RF amplifiers and connector, antenna, etc. Okay, these are the hardware components which we are going to use. Okay, you can have RTL SDR. It's only a receiver. You can't transmit the signal, and it's going to receive the frequency between 25 megahertz to 1750 megahertz, 1750 megahertz. Okay, it's only receiver. It won't transmit. Okay, coming to the HackRF. So this is the HackRF integrated with the ProtoPack with inbuilt battery, and it's going to transmit or receive the signals from 1 megahertz to 6 gigahertz. As I said, off duplex. Simultaneously we can't transmit or receive the signals, so either we can transmit or we can receive the signal at a time. Okay, so if you go with full duplex, we have Blade RF. It's going to do simultaneous things. It will keep on transmitting and receiving the signals at a time. Okay, whereas HackRF, it will do one time at a time. I mean one transmit at a time, and after transmission you can use it as a receiver. It can't do both the things at a time. Okay, so I already connected RTL SDR to my laptop. So now let's install the drivers first. Go to the JADIC, click on yes, go to the options tab, list all the devices, and you can see RTL SDR dongle, and click on install drivers. I already installed it, so that is the reason why it's showing reinstall drivers. So sometimes you can also see as instance 0 or instance 1. Okay, in the list of the devices here you can see like instance 0 or instance 1. Okay, you need to select what is the instances interface. So now I already installed the drivers. Now let me go to the SDR Shop. So before going to the SDR Shop, you need to install the drivers. So for this we need to run this install.rtlsdr.bat file. So it's going to install all the required components which will integrate hardware to this software. Okay, now done. So once if you install that, go here and open the SDR Sharp and select the device which you are using. In my case I am going to use RTL SDR. If you are using HackRF, you can also select HackRF here. So in my case it's SDR USB device and WFM frequency, and let me go to the settings and RF gain. You need to improve the RF gain here, so it's already maximum for me. You can also increase based on it. If you keep on increasing it, like the signal strength will be keep on increasing. RF gain. Okay, we're adding external power, so let me close it, and here is the frequency. It's in the sets for the megahertz, gigahertz, megahertz. Okay, so let's quickly start. Okay, so now your device is receiving sub signals. Okay, let's hunt for the signals in the next video. Okay guys, thank you so much.